and mouth with your mouth, making a tight seal. Alright, blow softly into the mouth and watch to see if the chest rises. Do it 2 times. Tell me when you're done.
911, where is your emergency?
Yeah, hi, I'm on Killingsworth, and I'm following this guy, and I think he's drunk.
Okay, and what is your cross street on Killingsworth? What are you passing?
Oh, we're just passing MLK.
And what direction are you going?
Westbound.
Westbound on Killingsworth?
Uh-huh.
All right, and what makes you think the driver is intoxicated?
He's swerving. He's all over the road.
Okay, and what is your phone number, please?
Oh, I'm calling from 221-4173.
Okay, I got that. And what is your cross street now?
It looks like we're just crossing Williams.
And what is the color of the vehicle?
Oh, it's blue?
What year?
I don't know cars. It's older, I guess.
Can you tell the make or model?
No, it's some kind of sedan.
All right, is it 2-door or 4-door?
A 4-door.
All right, and how about a license plate?
Yeah, it's like WG, and then I think it's a T. 145.
Okay, William, George, Tom,
Yeah.
145. Is that Oregon?
Yeah.
Okay, and can you tell me how people are in the vehicle?
Well, yeah, there's the driver and there's the passenger, and it looks like there's a guy in the back seat.
Okay, and what is your cross street now, please?
Oh, okay. Well, we just passed Williams. I think Vancouver's next.
All right, I am advising an officer. Are you safe to stay on the phone with me?
Yeah. Oh, God, he's all over the road, though.
Okay, and can you identify the driver or see the driver?
No, it's a guy.
A male?
Yeah.
Tell about how old?
I don't know, 20s maybe?
Okay, and what is your name?
Oh, Danielle?
Danielle, your last name, spell it?
Smith, S-M-I-T-H.
Okay, Danielle, we have advised the officers and they should be there shortly. What is your cross street now, please?
Oh, God, he's crashing right now. Oh,
Oh.
he just hit this silver car.
Okay, he's been involved in a motor vehicle
Oh,
accident?
my God, it's huge.
Okay, are you safe to stay on the phone with me, Danielle?
Yeah.
Okay, are you safe? You're not involved?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
All right, I will advise an officer and we'll get medics and fire en route.
Okay.
Can you tell me if anybody's been injured?
I don't know. I can't tell. There's got to be injuries, though.
Is it a single vehicle
No,
that they struck or
Yeah. It's just a silver car.
another silver car, passenger car?
Uh-huh.
Okay, are they in the middle of the road? Are they blocking?
No, they're in the parking lot.
In the parking lot. Okay, has anybody gotten out of the vehicles?
No.
Okay, I have advised fire. They should be there shortly. If you feel safe to stay on the phone with me, I'm going to keep you on the line, okay?
Okay. Medic 471, Medic 472, Rescue 475, Engine 472.
Unit 429, prepare to copy. Injury accident, North Killingsworth.
Hey, you okay?
429, go.
Hey, something bad's happening here. You got a call.
Unit 429, traffic accident injury, 705 North Killingsworth, near Cross Street, Michigan, involving a blue 92 Oldsmobile JNK 760.
Looks like we're going to a vehicle crash, possibly involving injuries. See what we got when we get there. 429 covered.
So you just heard the dispatchers dispatch out fire, medical, and law enforcement crews based on the reporting party, or the RP, and the information that they provided on scene. As law enforcement arrives, first and foremost on any scene, those of us that work in the field know safety is our driving force. As law enforcement arrives on scene,
Traffic accident injury, 705 North 475.
Yeah, he feels cold and cool, and he's got moist skin.
705 North Killingsworth. 2 vehicles, one on its side, one blocking.
All right, buddy?
One subject is trapped. 2 ejected with serious injuries. 1 out of vehicle, walking around with minor facial injuries. 1 sitting in vehicle, claiming of neck pain. Possible alcohol involved. Emergency medical pre-arrival instructions are being given. Law enforcement is advised en route. Your cross streets are Michigan and Killingsworth.
We also start getting another unit here. We're going to some traffic control.
All units responding, this is 4707. I've arrived We have a 2-car on the side. We have one that's station walking around. We have 2 RPs appears. We have 2 patients outside the vehicle. Rescue 47-5. He's stabilized and you're taking care of upon arrival.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. Don't worry about it.
Dispatch 472 responding.
472 responding to Clover Street.
Please, do we need through this? Should I?
Initial information has been given out via the dispatcher from the department.
1 walking, 1 subject trapped, 2 ejected with serious injuries, 1 out of the vehicle walking around with minor facial lacerations, 1 in the vehicle carrying a neck.
So as you can hear, there are multiple patients, multiple concerns going on this scene. One vehicle into another. At least 1 actor out and walking around, the 2nd actor on the ground. At least 1 patient entrapped within the vehicle. Firefighters arriving on scenes. Concerns include scene safety, stabilization of the vehicle, monitoring for fluids that could be dangerous or hazardous.
Yeah, he's still breathing.
And starting primary medical care on a basic life support level.
I'm pretty sure that.
4707, we have 1 DOA upon arrival, we have 1 BLS, and we have 1 critical patient. I need an ALS unit.
1 DOA, 1 BLS, 1 critical patient, need an ALS unit, 1217, dispatching ALS.
How you doing there? You doing all right?
So we're going to break away here for a moment and speak with arriving law enforcement officials to see what it is that they're doing.
In my car, and my buddy said something to me, which I don't even know if it's really my buddy. But yeah, I looked over, and next thing you know, boom. Get anything great tonight?
We're going to do a few tests, so we're going to make sure you're okay to drive, all right?
Yeah, okay.
I'll step in front of our car here. In the meantime, you guys have a driver's license on you?
So law enforcement's focus is going to shift from scene safety to finding out just exactly what has occurred.
Dispatch, this is 4707. I get an EMS supervisor.
Dispatch EMS supervisor, 1218.
Hello, Charlie Brett.
Meanwhile, arriving EMS crews will take a triage or sort out which patients receive the highest priority for treatment and transport. What is it exactly that EMS is going to focus on now?
Right now we have a critical patient that is ejected from the vehicle. That's where our advanced life support team is working. This patient has a depressed skull fracture and it's affecting his ability to breathe. It's also rendered unconscious. They're controlling his airway. They're getting ready to start an IV for fluid access and medication administration, as well as they're getting ready to intubate him, put a tube into his throat so they can breathe for him. And then they're going to transport immediately to an air trauma center, leaving 1 crew behind to take care of the remaining BLS or basic life support needing patients. We also have this dead on scene or DOS patient here with obvious signs of death, so we're not going to treat this patient.
So when you arrive on scene and you have multiple patients, you sometimes have to make decisions as to who goes where first and who gets treated first?
Correct. The critical patients get transported immediately. We shoot for being on scene and leaving with the patients in under 10 minutes. It's called the Platinum 10. We want to get them to a trauma center as soon as possible. It increases their chance of survivability significantly.
Okay, thank you. I'll let you get back to work. Meanwhile, as the EMS crew works on different patients, I'm going to check in with fire protection here and see what it is that they're up to.
So on car number 1 here, the Corsica, we're stabilizing so the vehicle won't roll and it won't roll forward into the car on its side, tipping that over. We have one of our fire guys holding C-spine, just as precautionary since he wasn't wearing a seatbelt and he went into the windshield and bounced back. So we're just waiting for more EMS units to arrive to take over that. And what you're seeing right now with the red struts, I guess you can say, the red, white, and blue tools, we're stabilizing the vehicle so it won't rock back and forth. We may be crawling on top, all around. We'll be cutting the car up, basically losing the integrity of the car. So we want to make sure that we turn that beach ball into a solid, into a triangle. That's basically what we're looking for, is turning a beach ball into a triangle.
And so everybody out here on the fire ground has a job to do.
Precisely. Everybody should be working. Everybody knows their job and their role. We shouldn't see anybody standing around looking for something to do, because we do have that critical time of getting our patients to the hospital. We're not too concerned about the patient inside. We've talked to them. We've met with them. They're wearing their seatbelt. It was a simple rollover. Very minor cuts, bruises. Patients complaining of no neck, no broken bones. So the priority of this patient is just now getting them out, not necessarily getting another firefighter in there holding the C-spine. We're more worried about just getting them out of the car and making sure that they're not going to freak out.
So we can't just take a person out through any old hole we make?
It kind of depends, but in this situation with all the broken glass, and maybe the person is too large to climb out the window, so we want to make the biggest opening and make it safe for them to come out.
Fantastic, thank you. I'll let you get back to work. We go inside and check in with the dispatchers and watch the fire crews as they continue to make access and make entry into the vehicle.
Dispatch, engine 472 has arrived and assisting with extrication.
472 arrived, assisting with extrication, 1222.
All right, hopefully somebody out in the crowd right now will put their hand up and wave for me, let me know that you can hear me outside. Thank you so much. I'm inside the dispatch center. We're going to talk to one of the dispatchers and see what exactly is going on in here. So we have a crew going to work outside, both an EMS crew and a fire crew. What is it that the dispatchers are doing now?
Gathering information, recording data, so then we'll get later.
So is this the only call that they're dealing with right now?
No, there are other calls coming into the dispatch. There are traffic stops and minor that.
Great, thank you. I'll let you get back to work. As a matter of fact, folks, if you can still hear me, if you look to your right, inside these windows, through a double set of windows into the classroom, we're waving at you from the dispatch center. I don't know if we can even see you. Thanks for the wave. All right, then. All right, we're going to break in right now and talk to the EMS crew. Sounds like they're getting ready to make some decisions about patient care.
The state of Oregon collects data about trauma patients in their trauma system entry. We're going to make a trauma system entry at this point concerning our critical patient here. One of our medics on scene has some information to relay to the Oregon Health Authority.
Trauma for medic 471. Dispatch, go ahead. This is medic Medic 471 with the trauma system entry. We are inbound code 3 with a 25-year-old male ejected from a vehicle traveling approximately 50 miles per hour. TCS of 3, he is intubated. We have ID access established with an 18 gauge in the right AC. Vital signs, blood pressure 80/60, respiratory 16 bags, heart rate 110, SpO2 96%, lung sounds clear, pupils unequal. Other injuries are a deep laceration to the right arm, bleeding is controlled, unstable pelvis, right femur fracture, right-sided depressed skull fracture. Do you have any questions? We have 2 minutes. Copy trauma entry 1245.
And as patient care continues, we're going to check in real quick with fire crew, see what they're up to.
Okay, so right now we have that patient in the vehicle and we need to get him out. We've stabilized the vehicle. You can see the struts. We've turned that beach ball into a triangle, and now they're going to cut the roof, walk the roof down, and we're going to basically have the patient walk out. Now, this is a training, so we don't actually have a live patient in there, in the car.
So, Ms. Borelli, while the crews are cutting out a patient who may be entrapped or dismantling a vehicle, are there any concerns they have to worry about?
Just the hazards of the vehicle, whether it's the battery, the fuel, whatever the driver's carrying. It could be anything. We just want to make sure that we're in our full gear, helmet, gloves, glasses, boots, pants, jacket, make sure that we're not going to get any cuts, spills. And we will always have either a hose line or some kind of fire extinguisher for any flare-ups.
So do you have to wear those uniforms year-round? Can you wear shorts or anything in the summer?
We can wear shorts under the pants. If it's 110, we're wearing our pants. If it's -10, we're wearing our pants.
Great. And it looks like our advanced life support crew is getting ready to transport their critical patient to the nearest level 1 trauma center. Again, it's a specialty hospital that specializes in taking care of folks who are critically injured. And the crews that are out here on scene, whether they're EMS or fire or law enforcement, have to deal with the same issues that public callers do. That is, the better information that we can provide to arriving, receiving hospitals, to additional arriving units, the better the call's going to go. So the name of the game here is information. And while we want to move with a purpose, we never want to run or move so quickly that we're being unsafe. So oftentimes what may look like we're taking our own sweet time on scene and all you want to do is get home to your family, it means that we're going to take an extra couple of minutes to make sure we're doing everything correctly. Again, every single person on the fire ground has a job to do. In addition to the specialty work they do as firefighters, many of the firefighters in the agencies around Oregon are also EMTs. So once they get the patient extricated, they can start providing basic life support, or in some cases, advanced life support.
Good.
I'm going to go back over here and talk to
we're going to run a series of tests on you real quick just to kind of help determine your level of intoxication. All right, you prepared to do those tests? You willing to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Great. You ever done this before?
No.
Okay. First thing I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you stare right here at the end of my pen right here.
Okay.
I'm going to test your eyes. I'm looking for an nystagmus, okay?
All right, what?
Don't worry about it. Keep your hands down to your sides. Focus right here. Don't move your neck. Just move your eyes and follow the end of the pen, okay?
Okay.
Up. Let's not move your head.
All right.
Okay. Let's try one more time. Very good. We're going to do a couple more with the eyes.
All right.
Good. One more. We're going to go up and down this time, all right?
Okay.
All right, very good. Next thing we're going to do, it's called the heel to toe test. I want you to envision an imaginary line right here. You can even use this shadow right here. Make sure you pay attention to me, okay?
Okay.
So on that line, I want you to touch your heel to your toe, counting aloud, counting each step. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on until you get to 9. And I want you to pivot on one foot and come back 9 heel to toe steps in the opposite direction, okay?
All
Counting
right.
aloud. 1, 2. You ready? Yep. You have any questions?
To 9, right?
To 9.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2.
All right?
Yep,
Okay.
yep, I'm doing fine.
All right.
3.
Feel like you're going to fall, let me know, okay?
I'm not going to fall. I'm going to pass this test and go home. 4, 5,
1601, go ahead.
6,
1601, go ahead.
7. Is it 7 or 8?
You tell me.
Okay. 8, 9.
Awesome. All right, I got one more test for you. All right,
Alright.
then we'll figure out what we want to do, okay?
Okay.
Pay attention to me for a second. I'll give you instructions. Next thing you're going to do, we call a one-legged stand.
All right.
I want you to lift one foot out in front of you, about a foot off the ground, keeping it flat and level with the ground. I want you to count aloud, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, and so on until I tell you to stop, okay? Don't begin the test until I tell you to, okay? All right. Any questions?
Nope.
All right. You can begin.
1601.
1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I was supposed to say 1,000. So I must restart.
Sure.
Can I just use my other foot?
Whichever foot you prefer.
All right. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000.
All right, Dustin.
4, 1,000.
Test over, buddy. Go ahead, turn around.
What?
You have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay, separate your feet. Just pat you down for weapons. You're under arrest for DUI, okay? I'll walk you back to our car here.
All right. Yay.
1601, I'm on north now. Did you get that?
1601, yeah, I've got
Cool.
the update.
Right this way, buddy.
North 905, exit 22.
Sorry about that.
Have a seat, watch your head. Fortune, I will be transporting one to jail DUI.
Charlie, did we find 01?
Yep, coming through now. North 905, exit 22.
Be transporting one.